to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And how about we check the numbers for Anthony Edwards?
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Warriors, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Wiggins against McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Curry. And he drops it in from the low post.
Ooh, Curry goes inside and just makes a tough shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Thanks for that, Ali.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Conley. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. A shot from the high post. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Fires the 3. They get it back. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Curry. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Green. Conley finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. .156 left in the first quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Kuminga, checked by Randle. Looking to end the run. And it's laid in by Kuminga.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. All already a part of a championship team. There's no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We got to keep an eye out for him.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Warriors, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Waters comes in for Pajemski. And Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Hield. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. With the 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Warriors trail by 3. It's Hield with the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
The first one falls. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Ingles, he's checked in for Randall.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Now here's Alexander Walker. The D's right on him.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Alexander Walker.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. DiVincenzo against Hield. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, Green with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's McDaniels. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Waters in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Warriors trail by 3. Kuminga down low. Ingles defending. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's Kuminga. Reed with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Knocked away. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Reed to screen on Green. McDaniels from long range. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Pass to Hield. Looney, a screen on DiVincenzo. Hield for 3. Drops in the 3.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Goes up again. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Wiggins comes in for Draymond Green. Pajemski's checked in for Waters. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Curry. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Here's Jackson Davis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Randle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Edwards. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Curry looking it over. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Conley against Curry. Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
To the inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Lets it go from 11. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Conley against Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
A look here now at Minnesota. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
Gotta get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an allergy medication?
Not yet, and not one that can fix this.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Jackson Davis with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Got it.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Down low. Here's Curry. Randle with some nice D.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
He does not get the second one. The Warriors leading. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry for 3. The shot no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Shooting 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Randle drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, they're in a solid spot right now, 5th place. And of course there's Minnesota. They're 10th overall in the conference.
You know, for Minnesota, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
The one positive is that it's early. You don't want to peak too soon, and they are far from their peak. We know how good a team like this is, and they have a lot of time to turn it around.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Gobert with a screen on Curry to the paint. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Up top, Pajemski, guarded by Edwards. Outside, Pajemski. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Randall can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Randall outside. Fires from deep. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Now Jackson Davis. Outside, Green. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Getting there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Preaching how important it is to take quality shots. Coach Kerr.
He doesn't want them to settle for average shots. He wants his team to take great shots.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Buddy Hield. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Dillingham. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Warriors trailing. Outside Kuminga. Here's Looney. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hield, a screen on Ingles. Here's Waters. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Warriors lead by 1.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Waters. Pass to Looney. Here's Waters. Outside, Anderson. Outside, Hield. For Dillingham. And it's Hield missing. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. DiVincenzo with a steal. It's deflected.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Conley. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. And there's the rejection. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside, Green. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots from 12. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Here's Edwards. Shoots. Nails the baby hook. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Curry. Ooh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. So it's Minnesota now. Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Conley finds Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Does get the second one, and that gives him a lead.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Conley against Curry. From deep three-point land. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Gobert nails both of them.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Curry, and he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Edwards. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Now Curry. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Jackson Davis. On the wing, Green. Jackson Davis a screen. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Green missing. Edwards looking for an opening. From behind the arc. The 3 won't fall.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Pajemski. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game. Rudy Gobert